Okay, people, another one of my many Windows 10 rants. Something I noticed. It seems like ever since the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update, and I never noticed this before because it's just how I roll, let me show you something, a couple of somethings. Okay, if you open up Microsoft Store, right? And I'm talking about updates, Windows updates, Windows 10 Store updates, and there seems to be, in my mind, conflicting information. We go up here, the three little dots, and you click on Downloads and Updates. Okay, here, you know, I get my random updates, and it shows here what's updated, right? So you figure, oh, it's been installed, because it says, you know, modified minutes ago, right? Paid Wi-Fi cellular, Xbox, and Windows Alarm and Clock. Okay, okay, fine. And so that was yesterday. These two were yesterday. So yesterday was the 14th, and today is the 15th, right, for this one. So that's three most recent ones, and all the other ones have modified on 11/13, and all of it down to 10/31. You know, okay, fine. You figure these have been successfully updated, right? I'm going to show you what I mean. Something new here too. Drinking coffee, isn't that nice? So anyway, it says you're good to go. All your trusted apps and games from the Microsoft Store have the latest updates. Well, okay, so looks successfully updated, right? Well, if you go down to, say, Windows Updates, I made a shortcut here, Windows Updates. And if you look at View Installed Update History right here, right? Okay, so you get the quality updates. And for the most part, except for where you get one failed install. And this was during 10/19/2017. This was during the stupid Windows 10 Fall Creators Update when I was trying to actually update to that fall update, the big, huge update. So I excuse this one because I managed to successfully install it later through my own methods I had to Google on. And okay, fine, you know, but and after that is successful, so the quality updates are not a problem here. It's this thing here, it says other updates, 17 other updates. Take a look at this shit. Ever since after the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update, I'll excuse these three, kinda, the 10/19s, okay, but from 10/31/2017, you got Microsoft Xbox TCUI failed, last failed attempt. Then you got Microsoft.Office OneNote, which I don't give a shit about, failed attempt 10/31. Then you got Microsoft Windows Communications apps failed to install on 10/31. Okay, you got all these little error codes right here. Failed to install Microsoft Skype app. Then you got Microsoft Store Purchase app failed to install 11/10. Then you got Microsoft Windows Store last failed install attempt 11/10. But see, you got this little number two. I think that's how many times it tried to install. So maybe it failed twice. So Microsoft Windows Store last failed attempt 11/10. Okay. Then you got Microsoft Zune Music like I don't give a shit about that either, really. 11.10. I guess I tried to install twice. It's all these failed attempts. Xbox, again. 11.14. Tried to install twice. It failed. And Microsoft Windows Photos, which makes me wonder, failed to install on 11.13 because the Microsoft Windows Photos app, it kind of works, but the 3D effects, when it comes to the 3D effects and applying the 3D effects, when you click the word done, it crashes every time. But it'll let you add music and your own personal sound files to your project, but it won't let you apply the 3D effects. It'll let you review the 3D effects to see if you like it or not. But again, when you go to apply it, it's a piece of shit. So all these little failed attempts, you know, all this didn't start happening until after the Windows 10 Fall Creators Update on 10.18. Okay, of this year. And all these little error codes, the same error code. I don't understand what that error code is. What 0x80240000B? What the hell does all that mean? And Microsoft better look into this, because I'm thinking, with all these failed update attempts, right, of these various apps, could it possibly, a hacker could get into your computer through the fact that even though maybe I'm being paranoid. So even though it looks successful here, right? The other updates of all these various apps, the built-in ones and the ones you can remove, I would think what? Oh, a hacker goes, well, Windows 10 Fall Creators Update is having problems updating various apps. I could probably hack into that system through those outdated apps. I mean, why not? They kind of did it to CC Cleaner, right? The CC Cleaner had to fix their stupid CC Cleaner program. And they're idiots too, because they include both versions into one exe, but that's CC Cleaner, right? Yeah, Microsoft, this is a problem. I see a future fun time for all the wonderful, intelligent hackers out there, and I do mean that as a compliment, because last thing you want to do is screw with a hacker. I kind of have respect for those guys. I mean, they're pretty smart. Granted, what they do is wrong, but shit, stop and think about it. Doesn't the FBI and various law enforcement people hire these people to to hack? I mean, really. Yeah, come on, Microsoft. Fix your updating bug in the Windows 10 File Creators bullshit. Fix it. I mean, either, and there's one way you can fix it, Microsoft. Now, I understand that when people do a clean install of Windows 10, right? And you want to update everything all at once, and I can understand you doing that to the built-in apps. But the apps that people can remove if they want to, those ones should never be updated. In fact, you should leave that to the Microsoft Store app. And here's the thing. This thing right here, this is what I'm thinking, you know. You see more, see here, settings. Okay. See where I turn this off, update apps automatically. Well, guess what? It still updates apps automatically sometimes, not all the time. So sometimes turning this off works and sometimes it doesn't. Well, you need to make that a permanent thing. You should allow us to just manually update only, to check for updates, because we manually check for updates anyway. You should just make that a security thing to, you know, why do it for us? I mean, this whole bullshit. I'm really getting sick of Windows 10. And as soon as I stick a DVD burner in this damn thing, I'm turning my computer upstairs into a Linux machine. See, there's nothing wrong with using Windows at all. I mean, you want to use Microsoft products? Fine by me, but you should always have a second PC that has Linux on it. And if you're really in love with Windows, you should at least have maybe 3 PCs, 2 with Windows and 1 with Linux on it. You need something as a backup. You need something different. Because I hate to say this, Linux is still a little bit more secure than Microsoft, and they allow their users full power when to update, what to update, and how to update their Linux systems. And Microsoft is retarded because they took that away from us. But hey, that's Microsoft. I hope Linux doesn't go that route, because that'd be very stupid of them. Especially when you get all these newbies going, what the heck is going on? Why is my system so slow? Well, because, oh, mandatory updates, that's why. I hope Linux doesn't do that. Please don't do that, Linux. And that's my rant. I mean, shit.